everybody, and welcome back to Swift Guitar Lessons. Today I'm going to be celebrating the music of Tom Petty, who, as I'm sure all of you already know, passed away a couple of days ago. So this has left a lot of people brokenhearted, me especially. I have so many memories wrapped up in his music because he was a special kind of songwriter that had the ability to set the soundtrack in people's lives. And so today I'm going to celebrate his music by giving you a lesson on Wildflowers, one of my personal favorites. I got a tab and chord sheet for free at patreon.com/swiftlessons, open to the public, so go ahead and download that. And I'm going to get started with a full demonstration for you to jam along with later.
Among the wildflowers, you belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Go away somewhere all bright and new. I have seen no other who compares with you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. You belong with your love on your arm. You belong somewhere you feel free. Find a lover, run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me, far away from your trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free.
Okay, close look at the fretboard, getting started with the intro section. I'm in standard tuning, and I have the capo here on the 5th fret. We're only going to need a couple of chords to be able to create this intro section, which is also going to be almost identical to the verse section. So, we're going to have an F9 chord. I have my 3rd fret finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, middle finger 2nd fret of the G string, and my index finger on the 1st fret of the B string. But my pinky makes it very, very special, very cool, kind of jangly sounding chord with the pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string. Okay, so we're gonna have that 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need to jump our ring finger and middle finger up to the A string and D string to create C major, still keeping that pinky on the high E string. Then we're going to have a G major chord. Okay, and occasionally putting our index finger down on the 1st fret of the B string. Then we'll return back to the C chord. Now I'm actually hearing 2 guitars playing this intro, which is going to sound like this. Real slow now. Okay, and that'll transpire twice in that intro section. Okay, so we're basically applying hammer-ons and a very simple strumming pattern to each of these 3 chords. Over the F9 chord, we're going to hit the D string and the G string together as we hammer the middle finger down. Once you've done that, you're going to play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Total of 6 strums there. And then you're going to kind of leave and head to the C chord on the last upstroke. And do the same exact technique on the C major chord. So far you have. Then we need to go to a G major chord where we'll play. The bass notes, then down, up, down, up with the sus, the index finger, on the first fret of the B string, creating a sus4 chord. Then you're going to take it off. After that, you're back to the C major chord for a hammer-on with the middle finger. And the continuation of that strumming pattern. Okay, if you put all that together, our intro section is going to sound like this at a very, very slow tempo. Repeats. And at full speed. Okay, great work everybody. You have the intro section down, and now we're jumping into the chorus. It's basically going to be the exact same techniques that we saw in the intro. The only thing that we're going to add is a very cool C major riff at the end to get you into a verse. So, let's put our intro techniques to work on this chorus. It's going to sound like this. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sometimes he omits that C major chord at the end of the second line on some of these choruses and verses. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Alright, let's take a closer look at that C major riff at the end. Okay, so here's a kind of a rendition or a version of what I'm hearing on the track. It's different throughout the song, but generally speaking it sounds like this. So, to get something close to that, we're going to have C major chords still with the pinky on the high E string 3rd fret, and we're going to play. Root down, up, down, up, down. Take the middle finger off. Down, up, down, up, down, up, hammer. Okay, just like that, takes time. You gotta play it very, very slow. And then you'll start to find that you never really play it the same way twice in a row. There's lots of different variations, lots of possibilities to throw in with this riff. Okay, great work everybody. You have the intro and the chorus utilizing the same techniques. Now we're jumping into the first verse. It's going to be more of the same, but this is going to be an example of that C major chord being omitted. It's going to sound like this. Run away, find you a lover, go away, somewhere all bright and new. See how he holds out the G major chord in place of that second C chord on that line? Alright, then we're back to just the regular F9, C, G, C progression. I have seen no other who compares with you. And since it's a verse, we're not going to do our extended C major riff. We're just going to jump right into the next chorus. Okay, great work everybody. You have the intro, the chorus, and also the verse down now. Follow along with my chord sheet to learn exactly where we're going to be omitting those C's and also where we're going to be putting in those extended C major chord riffs. Now we're jumping into the instrumental bridge. Okay, our instrumental bridge is going to sound like this. I'm going to slow it down a little bit for you. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, to get yourself back into the verse section. Okay, breaking this down, we start off with the F major 7 chord. That's just an F chord with an open high E string. The first measure is going to sound like this. Kind of doing a walk down technique there. So, we strike the strings that we're fretting, then a down up on that F major 7 chord. Then we're going to move into a chord, I'm calling it C/E, basically an A minor 7 chord shape, but we're strumming from the D string down. So 2nd fret of the D string, 1st fret of the B string. And we're going to play those 3 strings there, D, B, G, and B, then down up. So, real slow. Alright, then the next measure is going to sound like this. An A minor chord, down emphasizing the low notes, down up emphasizing the high notes. Take your middle finger, bring it up to the E string 2nd fret for D7/F sharp. Emphasize the low notes, then down up. You put all that together, starting from the F major 7 we have. Then we're back to that G major trick. Just like that. So, we're going to do that twice. Remember, that G major trick, low notes. Then we're going to do a series of strums. So, bass, down, up, down. Index finger comes in, upstroke, and then taking it off. That'll take a little bit of practice to get nice and smooth. Okay, putting the first line of tablature together for that instrumental bridge. Okay, then it's going to get a little bit easier here. We're just going to the F major 7 chord. Okay, so that's bass, down, up, down, up, down, up. Same thing on the A minor chord, bass, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we're back to that G major riff. On the first repetition of all this, you're just going to do that G riff twice. Then you're going to repeat. Double it. So on the second repetition of that instrumental bridge, we need to double the G chord. Okay, great work everybody. You have the intro, the chorus, the verse, and the instrumental bridge down and memorized. Now all you need to do is use the chord sheet to memorize the structure of the song. So let's talk structure real quick. It'll begin with the intro, then you get into the chorus. Remember, every single chorus ends with that extended C major riff. That gets you into the verse. That'll be followed by another chorus, followed by the instrumental bridge, twice through, doubling the G chord on the second repetition. Then you're into the third verse, followed by the last chorus, and then finally the instrumental bridge doubled and ending on the G major chord on the second repetition. Okay, so a pretty easy tune, some beautiful acoustic guitar techniques being performed throughout. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped you to grow as a musician and also to reminisce on some of the special moments that you had listening to Tom Petty's music. Alright everyone, thanks so much for checking out this lesson and celebrating the music of Tom Petty with me. If you have a favorite Petty song, I'd love to know what it is, so put those in the comments down below, and perhaps I can use those as inspiration for future lessons. I want to thank my patrons for contributing and making these lessons possible. I got many more videos coming up, so keep checking back. Please subscribe, please share. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.